Yo, America, why they did your girl like that? Candace Owens, why they do her like that? You see how they do her dirty? Dismiss. All that pom pom cheering and all that evilness, that venom, just that visceral, and your disdain for your own people. Um, Look at you now. Look at you. You're trying to get back into the neighborhood on the low low. You're trying to test the waters with black media. We know what's going on. We already know what's going on. I dig it. You know what I mean? But it's up to the people who accept you. You know what I'm saying? I got no, no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are. You're controversial. I think you're just outlandish with a lot of your topics. I mean, I can understand you're champion behind something, but just to say the things that you say in regards to your own people, um, we can quote stats all day, and but if that's all you want to go by, they don't want to go by as far as the conditions and why are they in that type of atmosphere, or anybody, any American, anybody, period, to be in these conditions that it seems like they want to talk about crime all day, but no one wants to actually do anything about it. You know what I mean? And the policing there is just barbaric in a lot of these neighborhoods, and so frustration is there. It's a a powder cake. So it's dicey. You know what I mean? And then you come with your gasoline truck, your red gasoline truck, your Republican MAGA gasoline truck, and you spew all these flames and scorch the earth with just your rhetoric. Is just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. So I don't know you. I just go by what you say out your mouth and how you present yourself. Truly, I mean, clearly you're educated, but you're just there's something off. There's just something off. You're clearly educated, and some of the things I don't believe you even believe in what you're saying. You're just doing it for sound bites and for daddy, so to speak. You know what I mean? Your daddy or ex daddy. So the daddy and kicked you out the whip. And so now you're gonna hit the media circuit, the black media circuit. The Roland Martins probably, if he even deal with you, but it's just crazy. Look, you just talk bad about your people, and I just don't think, as far as me, I can ever rock with you. I mean, and I know you don't mean, well, I don't know. I don't know if you mean harm on your people or not, but it just seems like the way you just catered to that white supremacy stereotype and their narrative in regards to us. You just highlighted so much stuff that, you know, you just basically was kind of like a walking billboard for them. What you were talking about, you were their spokesperson, you were their madam. You know what I mean? You, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're no different. No different. So, I just can't see me being able to trust you ever because of your rhetoric, because of your disdain for your own people, because of your disdain. You don't respect yourself because you don't talk about your own people like that, and can honestly walk through, everyday life, thinking, respecting that type of deposition you have. But I don't know. I don't know. So I'm sure you'll bounce back on your feet or whatever. But like I said, man, you need to really get in the trenches for real, For real, for real. And talk to the people, man. Talk to the people. The ones who want to talk to you. Talk to them. Ask them questions. Ask them about real life situations and not all that old political, snobbish, just word salad and stuff like that. Get down in the trenches and talk to the people and get a pulse of the people. That's how politicians and these political science people and majors and all this stuff supposed to do. You're supposed to be at ground level. I mean, ground zero on in the mix. That everybody can talk and form a narrative and just piece things together and just really have no clue. And then you're running off a narrative that's really based on nothing. Just based on, what you see and what you piece together in your head and come up with anything. That's not real journalism, or that's not real investigation. That's not real tapping in. Tapping in when you go to these beauty shops, these barber shops, these soul food restaurants, even though I don't like how the politicians try to do it, but I get it. But it's just they make it so obvious what they're doing. So it seemed disingenuous to me. But you got to tap in. You got to tap back in. The White Lives Matter t-shirts. I mean, it's outlandish. I mean, it's crazy how extreme people can get on both sides. It's amazing. And that's why I believe, the country is where it's at. So we don't know. We don't know. This election can go either way. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised one way or not, or the other, whether on both sides who win, because it's just the same old, just 4 more years of the same thing. Regardless, just a continuation of what it was 4 years ago with one regime. You know what I mean? So here you go. It's wild. But I don't know. What do you think? I mean, you people out there, you outside, you at the grocery stores, you can hear the vibe if you're paying attention, the community centers. You know what I mean? What do you think is going on politically, for once? Just off entertainment, just politically. It's the same old hustle. That's what I think. It's been that way for a while, but what can we do about it? We can vote them out. You know what I mean? Some people are apathetic. I don't know. I don't know. But I think at this point the country is really running itself. And kind of like when the Clinton years, his first couple years, the country is basically his first 4 years running itself. And then it really got rolling again once they start figuring out things and stuff, even though how controversial Clinton's policies were and his stay there at the White House. He had scrutiny, he had all kinds of things, accusations, Blackwater. For the most part, he battled it out like a real leader. So you got to give him credit for that, despite your disdain or whatever, or your, your you don't like his politics or whatever. But he served. But everybody's cut cruddy. Everybody, got something up their sleeves. Everybody's looking for an angle. You know what I mean? Just like Candace Owens. Once again with Candace Owens. So watch how she moves. And like I said, look, I'm not hating on her. She can move how she wants. She made her position known that she don't mess with her people like that. You know what I mean? Unless it's in her inner circle. You know what I mean? So she did work for the white supremacists. She spreaded their narrative without doing any real investigation. why would you take their side anyway? They're the oppressor. But then again, hey, people do what they got to do to make it. And then when they use you up, you come back to you know, the good side of the tracks. And, you realize you humble yourself. You know what I mean? Now you're docile, and now you know, you're trying to get comfortable again. Trying to test take the temperature of black media. But like I said, man, do your thing. I just don't like I just can't rock with you just based on your politics towards your own folks. And I just think that's kind of a big flaw on your part. You know what I mean? That's just me. But anyways, peace and love. I'm out. Vanguardian 650.